Hello. One evening getting dark, we first met at the park, just sitting by the fountain all alone. I lifted up my hat and then began to chat. She said she'd allow me to sit at her own. Such a star never sang, she asked pretty as a queen. She was perfect as an angel from above. If she'd only be my wife, I'd live happy all my life without aggravating beauty. Lulu Walls. If she were a man, I'd build a house so fast, and around it so many princess tops. Well, let me just live, you think of none but me. Gaze upon their beauty, Lulu Walls. Such a star never sang, she's as pretty as a queen, she's as perfect as an angel from above. If she'd only be my wife, I'd live happy all of my life without aggravating beauty, Lulu Walls. Well, I met her at the gate. I asked her if she'd whip me in the car, but she only turned away, and nothing would she say that aggravating beauty, Lulu Walls. Such a star never sang, she's as pretty as a queen, she's as perfect as an angel from above. If she'd only be my wife, I'd live happy all of my life without aggravating beauty, Lulu Walls. Without aggravating beauty, Lulu Walls. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was a folk song by A.P. Carter. This is a John Prine song. This is for the guys at the front gate that can't be down by the stage tonight. I am an old woman, named after my mother. My old man is another child that's grown old. If dreams were lightning and thunder were desire, this old house would have burnt down a long time ago. Take me an angel to fly from Montgomery, make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, well, I had me a cowboy. He weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, and no matter how I tried, the years just flow by like a broken down band. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery, make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. flies in the kitchen, I can hear 'em, they're buzzing. And I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning and come home in the evening and have nothing to say? Take me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Take me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Thank you. There's a song here that Nancy Griffith just made a recording of. This song is about the fact that some people get lonely a little faster than others. It's called The Speed of the Sound of Loneliness. Straight when you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. So what in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. was a level-headed dancer on the road to alcohol. And I was just a soldier on my way to Montreal. Where she pressed her chest against me by the time the jukebox broke. Yeah, she gave me a peck on the back of the neck. These are the words she spoke. Blow up the street, throw away your plate, go to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of pizza, salad, mac and cheese on your own. Sat there at the table and I acted real naive. Her knew that topless lady had something up her sleeve. Well, she danced around the barroom and she did the hoochie coo. Yeah, she sang her song all night long, telling me what to do. Blow up the tea, throw away your plate, go to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of pizza. Try to find Jesus on your own. Well, I was young and hungry and about to leave that place. Oh, and just as I was leaving, yeah, she looked me in the face. I said, you must know the answer. She said, I know, but I'll give it a try. And to this very day, we've been living our way. Here's the reason why. We blew up the tape, threw away our plate, went to the country, built us a home. We had a lot of children, but we put them on beaches. They all found Jesus on their own. Yeah, they did. Thank you. There's a song here about James Dean. I read in a book once that he came from this small town in Indiana called Fairmont. And that same small town, Wilbur and Orville Wright came from. And the fellow that invented the ice cream cone come from there. And the guy that invented cheeseburgers came from there. I'm going there someday. A young man from a small town with a very large imagination lay alone in his room with his radio on, looking for another station. When the static from the mouthpiece gave way to the sound below, James Dean went out to Hollywood, put his picture in a picture show. James Dean went out to Hollywood, put his picture in a picture show. And it's, oh, Daddy, get off of your knees, Mama, why'd you have to go? Your darling Jim is out on a limb with a picture in a picture show. Whoa, whoa, a picture in a picture show. Hamburger, cheeseburgers, Wilbur and Orville Wright, John Garfield in the afternoon, Montgomery Cliff at night. When the static hit the mouthpiece, it gave way to the sound below. James Dean went out to Hollywood, put his picture in a picture show. And it's, oh, Daddy, get off of your knees, Mama, why'd you have to go? Your darling Jim is out on a limb with a picture in a picture show. Oh, a picture in a picture show. man in a wigwam, sitting on a reservation with a big black hole in the belly of his soul, waiting on an explanation. While a white man sits on his fat can and takes pictures of the Navajo. And every time he clicks his Kodak pics, he steals a little bit of soul. Every time he clicks his Kodak pics, he steals a little bit of soul. And it's, oh, Daddy, get off of your knees. Mama, why'd you have to go? You're down the gym, is out on the rim. Put my picture in a picture show. Oh, my picture in a picture show. My picture in a picture show. Here we go. Young man from a small town with a very large imagination. Thank you. Well, we sure are glad to be here this year. I'm glad they asked me back. I knew about this for several months now, and I was really looking forward to it, so I'm staying the whole weekend because I want to see everybody tomorrow. This is a song I wrote with a buddy of mine from Memphis, Tennessee, by the name of Keith Sykes. It's a kind of a pretty song. It's called You Got Gold Inside of You. Is there ever enough space between us to keep us both honest and true? Why is it so hard just to sit in the yard and stare at the sky so blue? I got a new way of walking and a new way of talking, honey, when I'm around you. But it gives me the blues when I got some good news and you're not there bringing it to you. Well, life is a blessing. It's a delicatessen with all the little favors you do. All wrapped up together, no matter the weather, baby, I always come through. Well, it's a measure of treasure that gives me the pleasure of loving you the way I do. And you know I would gladly say I need you love badly and bring these little things to you. 'Cause you got gold. Gold inside of you. You got gold. Gold inside of you. Well, I got some gold inside me too. Gives me an ocean of mixed up emotion. I'll have to work it out in a song. Well, I'm leaving a lot for the little I got, but you know a lot of little will do. And if you give me your love, I'll let it shine up above. I'll light my way back home to you. 'Cause you got gold, gold inside of you. You got gold, gold inside. my song. Gold inside me. You got wheels turning inside of you. You got wheels turning inside of you. Well, I got wheels turning inside me. You got gold inside of you. All right. Here's another one of those good old divorce songs. I only write what I know about. Called I Guess I Wish You All the Best. I wish you love and happiness. I guess I wish you all the best. I wish you don't do like I did. Never fall in love with someone like you. 'Cause if you felt just like I did, you'd probably walk around the block like a little kid. But kids don't know. They can only guess how hard it is to wish you happiness. I guess that love is like a Christmas card. You decorate a tree, you throw it in the yard. It decays and dies, and the snowmen melt. Well, I once knew love. I knew how love felt. Yeah, I knew love. Love knew me. And when I walked, love walked with me. And I got no hate, and I got no pride. Well, I got so much love that I cannot hide. Yeah, I got so much love that I cannot hide. Say you drive a Chevy, say you drive a Ford. You say you drive around the town till you just get bored. And then you change your mind for something else to do. And your heart gets bored with your mind and changes you. Well, it's a doggone shame, and it's an awful mess. I wish you love, I wish you happiness. I wish you love, I wish you happiness. this. I guess I wish you all the best. Dear Abby, my feet are too long. My hair's falling out and my rights are all wrong. My friends, they all tell me that I'm no friends at all. Won't you write me a letter? Won't you give me a call? Sigh, bewildered. You have no complaint. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. Dear Abby, my fountain pen leaks. My wife hollers at me, and my kids are all freaks. Every side I get up on is the wrong side of bed. If it weren't so expensive, I'd wish I were dead. Sad. Unhappy, you have no complaint. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck, knocking on wood. Dear Abby, you won't believe this, but my stomach makes noises whenever I kiss. My girlfriend tells me it's all in my head, but my stomach tells me to write you instead. Sigh, noisemaker, you have no complaint. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. Dear Abby, well, I never thought that me and my girlfriend would ever get caught. We were sitting in the backseat just shooting the breeze, with her hair up in curls and her pants to her knees. Just married. You have no complaints. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. Dear Abby. Feel like singing? Good. If you don't know the words, just make them up. That's what I had to do. When I woke up this morning, things were looking bad. Seemed like turtle salads was the only friend I had. A bowl of oatmeal tried to stare me down. one. And it was 12 o'clock before I realized I was having no fun. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. Well, last time I checked my bankroll, it was getting thin. Sometimes it seems like the bottom is the only place I've been. I chased a rainbow down a one-way street, dead end. And all my friends turned out to be insurance. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. Well, I sat down in the closet with all my overalls, trying to get away from all the ears inside my walls. I dreamed the police heard everything I thought. What then? Oh, well, I went to court and the judge's name was Hoffman. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may well done, son of a gun, hot dog gun, Attila the Hun, my sister-in-law is a nun. All the snow's turned to water. Christmas days have come and gone. Broken toys and faded colors are all's left to linger on. I hate graveyards and old pawn shops, for they always bring me tears. I can't forgive the way they robbed me of my childhood souvenirs. Memories that can't be bought, they can't be won at carnivals for free. Well, it took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slipped away from me. hearts and dirty windows make life difficult to say. That's why last night and this morning always look the same to me. And I hate reading old love letters, for they always bring me tears. I can't forgive the way they robbed me of my sweetheart's souvenirs. Memories, they can't be bought, they can't be won at carnivals for free. Well, it took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slipped away from me. That's for Steve Goodman. Well, seeing as it's summertime again, I ought to sing a couple of vacation songs here. And that's the reason we work, to take vacations, ain't it? This first one here is about a family that just they kind of disappear on a weekend vacation. Nobody ever sees them again. Nobody missed them at first because nobody liked them all that much. But eventually they went looking for them. Here's the story of a man and his family and a big trip that they took. I heard all about it in a restaurant, and I read it in a history book. They rented a car at the Erie Canal, but the car didn't have no brake. Said my to pie, my God, this car is gonna fall into the bottomless lake. Well, Mama turned to Daddy with a pale face, said I've done something horribly wrong. The water's still running in the bathtub, and I think I left the kitchen light on. Then I heard a crash, the car went splash, the compass rolled around and around. Oh, for heaven's sake, we fell in a lake, and I think we're all gonna drown. We are falling down, down to the bottom of a hole in the ground. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I'm so scared I could hardly breathe. I may never see my sweetheart again. Was rolled up tight, so we all nibbled on a chicken leg and told stories way through the night. Pa told one that he told before, and the baby got a bellyache. Said Ma to Pa, my God, this car's falling down the bottomless lake. We are falling down, down to the bottom of a hole in the ground. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I'm so scared I could hardly breathe. I may never see my sweetheart again. The baby to sleep. He said he would have taken the other road, but he didn't think the lake was that deep. If the ferry had been there at the end of the pier, we'd be halfway to Uncle Jake's. Instead of looking at fish out the window, I wish we'd hit the bottom of the bottomless lake. But we are falling down, down to the bottom of a hole in the ground. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I'm so scared I could hardly breathe. I may never see my sweetheart again. story. I'm not exactly sure why I put a moral at the end of this. I think maybe I wanted to leave my chances of having a sequel open. So if you're ever going on a big trip, you better be careful out there. Study everything on your good foot and wear clean underwear. Take along a Bible in the backseat, read of David and of Solomon. Or if you make a mistake in the bottomless lake, you may never see your sweetheart again. If you should make a mistake in the bottomless lake, you may never see your sweetheart again. If you should make a mistake in the bottomless lake, you may never see your sweetheart again. That's right. As promised, there's 2 vacation songs. 2. This second one is going to take us to the lovely islands of Hawaii. Where they only have 11 letters in their alphabet. So it tends to make some of the words sound alike. Well, I packed my bags and bought myself a ticket for the land of the tall palm tree. Aloha, old Milwaukee, a hello, Waikiki. I just stepped down from the airplane when I heard her say, wacka wacka nooka licka, wacka wacka nooka licka, would you like a lay? Hey, let's talk dirty in Hawaii, a whisper in my ear. Puka maka wawahini are the words I long to hear. Lay your coconut on my tiki. Oh, what the heck a mooka mooka dear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaii. Say the words I long to hear. It's a ukulele Honolulu sunset. Listen to the grass skirts sway. Drinking rum from a pineapple out in Honolulu Bay. The steel guitars are playing while she's talking with her hands. Gimme, gimme, oka-doka, make a wish, I wanna poke her words I understand. Let's talk dirty in Hawaii, a whisper in my ear. Kekapuka, maka wawahini are the words I long to hear. Lay your coconut on my tiki. Oh, what the heck a mooka mooka dear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaii. Say the words I long to hear. Just catching my breath here. I was much younger when I wrote this. Well, I bought a lot of jungle with my mother, and I sent it to the folks back home. I never had a chance to dance the hula. Well, I guess I should have known. But when you start talking to the sweet Wahine, walking in the pale moonlight, oh, Kanoka, what I said, a Nakaraka system box, hope I said it right. Let's talk dirty in Hawaii, a whisper in my ear. Kekapuka, maka wawahini are the words I long to hear. Lay your coconut on my tiki. Oh, what the heck a mooka mooka dear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaii. Say the words I long to hear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaii. Say the words I long to hear. Aloha. Thank you. Okay, you're on your own now. Small town, bright lights, Saturday night. Pinballs and pool halls are flashing their lights. Making change behind the counter in a penny arcade. Sat the fat girl daughter of Virginia and Ray. Lydia hid her thoughts like a cat behind her small eyes, sunk deep in her fat. She read a romance magazine up in her room and felt just like Sunday on Saturday afternoon. But dreaming just comes natural, like the first breath from a baby, like sunshine feeding daisies, like the love hidden deep in your heart. Bunk beds, shaved heads, Saturday night. A warehouse of strangers with 60 white lights, staring through the ceiling, just wanting to be. Lydia went up too many, a young PFC. Donald. There were spaces between Donald and whatever he said. Strangers had forced him to live in his head. He'd envision the details of romantic scenes after midnight in the stillness of the barracks latrine. But dreaming just comes natural, like the first breath from a baby, like sunshine feeding daisies, like the love hidden deep in your heart. Hot love, cold love, no love at all. A portrait of guilt is hung on the wall. Nothing is wrong and nothing is right. Donald and Lydia made love that night. Love. They made a love in the mountains. They made a love in the streams. They made a love in the valleys. They made a love in their dreams. But when they were finished, there was nothing to say, 'cause mostly they made love from 10 miles away. But dreaming just comes natural, like the first breath from a baby, like sunshine feeding daisies, like the love hidden deep in your hearts. This song here is, of course, for everybody here, but it's especially for any Vietnam vets that might be here. Sam Stone came home to his wife and family after serving in the conflict overseas. And the time that he'd served has shattered all his nerves and left a little shrapnel in his knee. But the morphine eased the pain, and the grass grew around his brain and gave him all the confidence he lacked. With a purple heart and a monkey on his back, there's a hole in daddy's arm where all the money goes. And Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pictures have big ears don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios. Sam Stone's welcome home didn't last too long. He went to work when he'd spent his last dime. And Sammy took to stealing when he got that empty feeling for $100 habit without overtime. And the gold rolled through his veins like 1,000 railroad trains, and eased his mind in the hours that he chose. While the kids ran around wearing other people's clothes. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. And Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pictures have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios. Sam Stone was alone when he popped his last balloon, climbing walls while sitting in a chair. Well, he played his last request while the room smelled just like death. Oh, an overdose hovering in the air. But life had lost its fun, and there was nothing to be done but trade his house that he bought on the GI Bill for a flag-draped casket on a local hero's hill. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. And Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Though pictures have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios. Thank you. I know a guy who's got a lot to lose. He's a pretty nice fella, kinda confused, got muscles in his head, ain't never been used, thinks he owns half of this town. Started drinking heavy, got a big red nose, beat his old lady with a rubber hose, and he took her out to dinner, bought her new clothes. It's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's happening that you water, you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. I was sitting in the bathtub, I counting my toes when my radiator broke. The water all froze, I got stuck in the ice without my clothes, naked as the eyes of a cloud. I was crying ice cubes, hoping I'd croak when I sung them through the window. The ice all broke, I still never laughed, thought it was a joke. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a happiness you water, you think round. That's the way that the world goes round. One day, the next day down, it's half an inch of water. You think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. Studio for the last month. We're trying to make a record to follow up the missing years. It's been writing and recording as we go along, so I'm going to play one of them for you. This here is called I Ain't Hurting Nobody. Down the street like a lucky LaRue. Got my hand in my pocket thinking about you. I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't hurting no one. There's 300 men in the state of Tennessee. They're waiting to die. They won't never be free. I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't hurting no one. $6,700,033 lights on. You think someone could take the time to sit down and listen to the words of my song? At the beach in Indiana, I was 9 years old. Heard Little Richard singing Tutti Frutti on top of the telephone pole. I wasn't hurting nobody. I wasn't hurting no one. There's roosters laying chickens and chickens laying eggs. Farm machinery eating people's arms and legs. I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't hurting no one. Perfectly crafted popular hit songs never use the wrong rhyme. You think that waitress could get my order right the first time? She's sitting on the back steps, just shucking that corn. That gal's been grinning since the day she was born. She ain't hurting nobody. She ain't hurting no one. I used to live in Chicago, where the cold wind blows. I delivered more junk mail than the junkyard could hold. I was not hurting nobody. I wasn't hurting no one. You can fool some of the people part of the time in a rock and roll song. 50 million Elvis Presley fans can't be all wrong. I'm walking down the street like a Lucky LaRue. Got my hand in my pocket, babe, I'm thinking about you. I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't hurting no one. I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't hurting no one. I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't hurting no one. I ain't hurting nobody. I'd like to introduce these fellas up here. They've been with me off and on for a couple of years. More on than off. Formerly they had a group on their own called the Brothers Figaro. But since then they've broke up. I'm not sure who it's over. And I don't even think they're talking to each other, but they've decided to play here tonight with me because I pay so doggone well. Over here on an electric guitar and mandolin and the flute and the bass and everything on that side of the stage after the divorce. This is Billy Bonk. Over here playing everything else on the stage except my guitar. All the keyboards and weird mandolin and the accordion here. And his clothes too. This is the fabulous Phil, Mr. Squeeze, Parlapiano. I'm little Johnny Prine, and collectively we're known as the Sins of Memphisto. Sally used to play with her hula hoops. Now she tells her problems to therapy groups. Grandpa's on the front lawn staring at her rake, wondering if his marriage was a terrible mistake. I'm sitting on the front steps drinking Orange Crush, wondering if it's possible for me to still blush. Oh yeah. There's a boy on a bike with corduroy slacks. He sleeps in the river by the railroad tracks. Waits for the whistle on the train to scream, so he could close his eyes and begin to dream. Oh yeah. From the hills of St. Mary to the Cathedral of Monte Cristo, nothing can stop, nothing can stop, nothing can stop the sins of Memphisto. starts spinning slowly around with his mind on a bus that goes all over town. Looking at the babies in the factories, listening to the music of Mr. Squeeze, as if by magic or remote control, finds a piece of a puzzle that he missed in his soul. Oh yeah. From the bells of St. Mary's to the Count of Monte Cristo, nothing can stop, nothing can stop, nothing can stop the Sins of Memphisto. Adam and Eve and Lucy and Rick bit the big apple and got a little sticky. Esmeralda and the hunchback of Notre Dame, they humped each other like they had no shame. They paused as they posed for a Polaroid photo. She whispered in his ear, exactly Odo, Quasimodo. From the bells of St. Mary's to the Count of Monte Cristo, ooh, nothing can stop, nothing can stop, nothing can stop the Sins of Memphisto. Sally used to play with her hula hoops. Now she tells her problems to therapy groups. Oh yeah. Thank you. Up in the morning, work like a dog. It's better than sitting like a bump on a log. Mind all your manners, be quiet as a mouse. Someday you'll own a home that's as big as a house. Well, I know a fella, he eats like a horse, knocks his old balls round the old golf course. You ought to see his wife, she's a cute little dish. She smokes like a chimney and drinks like a fish. And there's a big old goofy man dancing with a big old goofy girl. Ooh, baby, it's a big old goofy world. Now Elvis had a woman with a head like a rock. I wished I had a woman that made my knees knock. She'd sing like an angel, eat like a bird. And if I wrote a song, she'd know every single word. There's a big old goofy man dancing with a big old goofy girl. Oh, baby, it's a big old goofy world. Kiss a little baby give the world a smile. And if you take an inch, give 'em back a mile. 'Cause if you lie like a rug and you don't give a damn, you're never gonna be as happy as a clam. So I'm sitting in a hotel trying to write a song. My head is just as empty as the day is long. Why, it's clear as a bell, I should have gone to school. I'd be wise as an owl instead of stubborn as a mule. And there's a big old goofy man dancing with a big old goofy girl. Oh, baby, it's a big old goofy world. Oh, baby, it's a big old goofy world. Getting goofier every day. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I want to sing an old song I wrote in Arkansas years ago while I was on a fishing trip. It was raining that day, so I had to stay indoors and write a darned old song. Originally, this song was supposed to be about a guy named Tom Brewster who died accidentally one morning and went to heaven, and he wasn't supposed to, and they couldn't send him back as Tom Brewster, so they had to send him back as a rooster. But I ended up ditching that idea. Please don't bury me. Woke up this morning, put on my slippers, walked in the kitchen and died. And oh, what a feeling when my soul went through the ceiling, and on up into heaven I did right. When I got there, they say, John in heaven is away. He slipped behind the floor and hit your head. And all the angels said, just before he passed away, these were the very last words that you said. Please don't bury me down in the cocoa ground. Why do the heaven cut me up, pass me all around? Oh, my brain in a hurricane, the black out my eyes, and the depth of day over my ears and the little man's size. Get my stomach to Milwaukee if they run out of beer. Put my socks in a cedar box just to get them out of here. Venus de Malo can have my arms. Look out, I got your nose. Sell my heart to the young man. Give my love to Rose. Please don't bury me down in the cocoa ground. Go out to the heavens, fill me up, pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, black out my eyes, and the depth of day goes to my ears, little man side. Oh. feet to the footloose, careless, fancy free. Give my knees to the needy, don't pull that stuff on me. Hand me down my walking cane, it's a sin to tell a lie. Send my mouth way down south and kiss my ass goodbye. But please don't bury me out in the cocoa ground. I'd love to have them cut me up and pass me all around. Oh, my brain in a hurricane, the black and my eyes, and the deaf can take both of my ears, you know, nine sides. Here we go. City. Me and Loretta like living there. Well, it's been years since the kids have grown a life of their own and left us alone. John and Linda live in Omaha. Joe is somewhere on the road. We lost Davy in the Korean War, and I still don't know what for. It don't matter anymore. You know that old trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. Just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there, hello. Talk much more. She sits and stares through the back door screen, and all the news just repeats itself like some forgotten dream that we both sing. Someday I'll go and call up Rudy. We worked together at the factory, but what can I say if he asks what's new? Nothing, what's with you? Nothing much to do. You know that old trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. Oh, people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Hello. So if you're out walking down the streets of town and spot some hollow ancient house, well, please don't just pass them by and stare as if you didn't care. Say hello in there. Hello. God bless you and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much. I'm John Prine, that's Billy Bonk, Phil Parlapiano. Thank you. Everything is cool, everything's okay. Why, just before last Christmas, my baby went away across the sea to an island while the bridges brightly burn. So far away from my land, the valley of the unconcerned. I was walking down the road, man, just looking at my shoes, when God sent me an angel just to chase away my blues. I saw 100,000 blackbirds just flying through the sky. They seemed to form a teardrop from a black-haired angel's eye. Those tears fell all around me, and they washed my sins away. Now everything is cool, everything's okay. Everything is cool, everything's okay. Why, just before last Christmas, my baby went away. And I found it so surprising for myself to hear me say that everything is cool, everything's okay. Everything is cool, everything's okay. Why, was just before last Christmas, my baby went away. When I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky, where my parents were born. There's a backwards old town that's often remembered, so many times that my memories are warm. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Just a few hours coal train and all the day away. Well, sometimes we travel right down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Adrian Hill. Well, the air smell like snakes and we shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles was all we would kill. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late to ask. Just a few hours coal train all the day away. And the coal come to Kane with the world's largest shovel, where they tortured the timber and they stripped all the land. They dug for the coal till the land was forsaken, then they wrote it all down as the progress of man. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Just a few hours of coal train all the day away. Float down the Green River and let my soul on up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise awaiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where the paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late to ask. Just a few miles coal train all the day away. Just a few miles coal train all the day away. Just a few miles coal train all the way. Thank you. Good night. God bless.